Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So a hearing was held today to discuss the potential unsealing of that affidavit involved in the Mar A Lago search last week. The Justice Department argued that unsealing the affidavit used to secure the search warrant for Trump's Florida home would place witnesses at risk and it would jeopardize the grand jury investigation, which they described as being in its, quote, early stages. Counterintelligence and national security official Jay Bratt cited recent threats to the FBI, doxing of FBI agents, and also, of course, the attacks against the FBI. And he said that the unsealing of documents could, quote, cause significant and irreparable damage to this ongoing criminal investigation. So we know it's in its early stages. We know that it is an ongoing investigation. So Trump is not off the hook. It's not like they said, oh, got what we needed. Okay, we're good. Let's move on. Notably, Trump's team didn't file anything. They didn't file any request to unseal these documents, this affidavit, but numerous news organizations did. Trump doesn't want this information out in public. As much as he would love to know who flipped on him, he knows the damage could be immense. He would be playing with fire, releasing these documents, and he knows it. Unfortunately, the judge appears to be trying to appease all sides. Magistrate Judge Bruce Reinhart ruled that, quote, there are portions of it that can be unsealed. So what the judge said is that he carefully reviewed the affidavit and he believes that the government should be able to make some redactions to the document that would protect witnesses and that would, protect the case while still releasing some of the information for public review. So what he's done is he's given the government 1 week to make the redactions. They then return the document to him. He will review it. If he agrees with the redactions they've made, then he'll release it to the public. If he disagrees with the redactions, then he's going to hold a closed door hearing with the DOJ. Here's the thing. I want to see what's in the affidavit really bad, but not at the risk of allowing Trump to skate again or endangering the lives of witnesses. Personally, I think it's completely reckless for news outlets to be pushing for this document. Our national security could be compromised, and they seem more concerned with clicks. I know their job is to get a scoop and report on it, but there's a difference between doing your job and being irresponsible. I'm also aware, though, that if these news outlets didn't ask to have these documents unsealed, the right wing would seize on that. They'd point to that as evidence of a cover-up. And again, it speaks volumes that Trump's attorneys didn't weigh in on this matter. He's out pounding his chest on social media and pretending that he wants this unsealed. And one of Trump's attorneys, the truly reprehensible Alina Habba, even went on Newsmax and she demanded the unsealing of this affidavit. Yet not one member of his legal team submitted anything. And Christina Bobb was in court. She was there during the proceedings and she said not one word. So again, that speaks volumes. It tells you Trump does not want this out in public. He knows it could be unleashing Pandora's box. When I hear more next week, I will let you know, or if anything comes up in the interim. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.